We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first one of the best female fighters in the world today, Jessica McCaskill. She's 5'6" tall with a reach of 68.9 inches. And in the other corner, a woman. It's the Cask Killer, Jessica McCaskill, quite simply one of the best fighters in the world today. Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
Yes. This bout, these two have been going at it, and we're expecting an all-out offensive display. She misses with the jab. Why aren't they defending? As the great Phil Collins once sang, I can feel it in the air tonight. What a buzz.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Exchanges from both women in this round. She scores there with the right uppercut. Perfect punch. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Score again with the left hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard.
He will be buzzed first. He throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Job by her to block that jab. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. It's all offense all the time. She got her with a right hook. They're both trying for a knockout. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move.
Despite the greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. That seemed to be like a feel. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? And wait a minute, the left hand lands. Fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Just missed with that hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? She got out of the way of that right hook. Fighter will say no mas. That hook buzzed her. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. She hit her clean with that right hook. Hook was thrown with some bad intentions. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get tricked.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? No Nobody home with that hook. That power punch hurt her. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Is she out on her feet here? And now they're right back into the fray. She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That left hook missed. Keeping their gloves up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. I don't know about you, John. This is the beginning of round 6. About punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Doesn't connect with that right hook. She just misses with that big right hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? She can't find a home for that jab. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
So the referee says fight on. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics, they know.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hot.
Who will be buzzed first? She scores with that right. That right hook catching air. Big left there, but misses. That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here.
Too much, the fight is over.
And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what?
Another stoppage win for the resume. An excellent performance for sure.
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again. Because a TKO, to me, it doesn't tell us the full story.